Bon dia tothom. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Eva Quintas. I'm the executive director of Artenzo. That is a research center specialized in cultural mediation, cultural development. So we are not yet a media arts center. And I hope I will find here in this session and others inspiration to build our lab and maybe new friends also. But I'm especially happy to be back in my hometown for this event, which I was closely associated when the IZEA's headquarters were located in Montreal at the end of the 90s and beginning of 2000s. So I hope I will remember to change the slides. Artenzo is a research center affiliated with a college named Cégep de Saint-Laurent. It's a college for general and vocational education. Artenzo's mission is to promote research and innovation in art and social engagement in the field of culture mediation. We understand cultural mediation as a professional field of cultural action in which strategies, mechanisms and tools are formulated to improve access to cultural productions and encourage individuals' cultural expression. At the intersection of the cultural and social spheres, we define cultural mediation practices as processes of transmission and appropriation of meaning through a personalized and living relationship between cultural references and individuals. So the question of collective knowledge building processes, participatory design approaches, and new operating models propelled in particular by digital culture is a transversal dimension that guides the center's action and its research and development streams. Since it began its operation, Artenzo has sought to offer innovative solutions to mediators' professional needs in terms of co-development and collaborative learning. Through the stages of reflection on and evaluation of the community needs, a response has gradually emerged, embodied in the creation of a unifying, structuring place for those in the cultural mediation field, whether emerging or established. A lab, a laboratory dedicated to digital cultural mediations. In fall 2021, Artenzo Lab opened its doors and supported a first cohort of 4 team projects, selecting following a call for applications, 4 teams wishing to explore the links among cultural mediation, digital devices, and collaborative process. The project took place over a 4-month period from October 2021 to January 2022, and a second incubation cohort is being hosted now from March to June 2022. The teams are accompanied through a series of meetings and mentoring sessions that will culminate in the realization of visible and experimental project prototypes on a web interface. The exploration theme for this year is geolocation, mapping, and storytelling. Interactive and participatory positioning and mapping technologies situate the experience. Transposed into the field of cultural mediation, geolocation makes it possible, for example, to list and locate work, places, figures, and stories along pathways in order to make them more visible and accessible. Conceived as a participatory form, geolocation also facilitates contributions by people and communities to existing content lists and enables them to comment on, share, or co-create them. The selected projects are diverse, but all investigate links among culture, territory, and citizenship. In brief, 2 short examples. One of them, Les mots qui voyagent, Words that travel, is a project for adults, students in French immersion at Cégep de Saint-Laurent, conducted by an author and teacher in the theater department and by an animator in the immersion program. The participants were led to live a theatrical experience aimed at acquiring the French language, both orally and writing, but also to engage themselves around a process of discovery through theatrical expression. The stories collected were reinvested in a public reading and after in a website with images and sound. The final project is thought as an art experiment and a pedagogical tool. The second project I mentioned briefly is from Vertical, which director is here in the room, an artist-run center with no fixed location. The center produces different actions, exhibitions, performances, workshops in the city of Laval near Montreal. And the incubated project explores how to map past and ephemeral artworks, both on the physical territory and on the web. And here the work is also thought as a pedagogical and communication tool. So you see, we're in the field of digital literacy with questions as how to transpose cultural mediation strategies via digital experience for independent workers outside the main institutions. So, to end, Ortenzo is extending the incubation and support project with a research aimed at documenting core collaborative practices in the cohorts. These approaches, stemming from digital culture, living labs, hackathon, creative springs, are becoming slowly but gradually more popular in the cultural field and in the cultural mediation community. They have received little academic attention, though. In Quebec, the literature focused more on collaborative collaboration from art-making perspective, and particularly within community art and participatory art practices. The research I are conducting aims to shed light on the notion of collaboration and innovation in cultural mediation while observing how the concepts are operating within the incubator. We want to understand how collaborative approaches can contribute to enriching cultural mediation practices. We are also highly interested in sharing findings on how to support the novel process of carrying out digitally adapted cultural projects. The questions we ask are about contemporary modes of learning and transmission in a complex, open, and interdisciplinary world. I think that's it for me. And I will say that in the room, my colleagues are here. Sylvain Martin is the scientific director of the center. He's conducting this research, and I'm also, Sylvain will present tomorrow another research we're conducting about art residences in digital enterprises. And I'm also with my colleague Jonathan Rouleau that will present another research on culture and ecological transition. Thank you for your attention. And I have some leaflets here if you like to pick one.